Hello and welcome to part 2. This is Richard the Urban Warlock here from Urban Warlock Healing. So I'm doing a lovers in separation, your thoughts and their thoughts. Okay, we've done your one, so if you've not seen it, please go to my profile, give that a watch because that should help clarify and see if this resonates. It is collective, surprisingly, so take what resonates. So we're going to move on to them now, see where they're at. So in yours, it was looking very much like you're wasting your time. Got to be honest with you. So we'll see what's going off with them. Okay, just bear with me. If you would like a private reading, there are recorded options available in my link tree. Cheapest option is 10-minute tarot at £10. Okay, now this is interesting. This is interesting. I wasn't expecting this. Right, so first card is the Ten of Swords. So tens are completion cards, end of the cycle. Now, this card, well, swords I should say, relates to the element of air, where we think, where's we use. So in this card here, it's a bit difficult to see in this deck because it's very detailed, but we've got a body face down, swords in its back, okay? It's normally when things have been said, you know, or we feel like we've been stabbed in the back by something, okay? Have you done something to upset this person? That's kind of where I want to go now. You know, it's generally speaking, when I tend to do these readings, it tends to be that I'm dealing with people who I might have been a little bit mucked over who's having the reading. Because this has come up, it could indicate that you might have been saying things that have upset them, okay? It could be that there's a lot of, they're carrying a lot of swords with them, you know, because this can sometimes indicate, you know, years and years and years of self-limiting belief, things that have been said, yada, yada, yada. I can't move away from this thing that you might have said something quite nasty to them. That's where I'm going. If you have, you've only got yourself to blame, okay? We then got the Eight of Cups. So cups relates to the element of water. We're generally talking about something on an emotional level. Now this card is about leaving behind what no longer serves us. So we've got the plague doctor type figure there on this deck, walking away from the cups. Okay, this person is detaching emotionally from you now, unfortunately. Like I say, I feel it's because you've said something. You've said something a little bit nasty. Don't know what that could be. We've then got the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. So with the court cards, they can represent an energy within ourselves, or they can represent the energy of somebody else. Okay, so again, where we think, words we use. Now, this queen, well, kings and queens in the reverse position, they're not very good rulers. Okay, this queen in the reverse position, and I'm going to say this is yourself. Okay, I'm going to say that you're the feminine energy in this connection. She's not very nice. She's a little bit spiteful. She can say nasty things. And again, I'm going to link it to that. Okay, I feel like, I'm not saying that, you know, you've said something nasty just out of the blue. There could be a good reason for that. But whatever it is that's been said, it's cut this person deep, real deep. They feel like they've been stabbed in the back. Right, let's continue. Okay, right, so we then got the Seven of Pentacles. So Pentacles relates to the element of earth, can be money and finance, can be non-financial wealth. So when I'm saying that, it's what we invest our time, efforts and energies in. Now, this card in the standard Rider-Waite's for me is the investment card of the investment suit. It's when we're kind of pushing through, working through, you know, knowing that we're not a master of our skill yet. We're just kind of building up and enjoying that process. Now, a couple of things I've just noticed with this deck. Number one is he's kind of grasping at the pentacles. Okay, I feel like this person, they've started to work on themselves. Okay, again, they know they're not a master of everything around them yet, but they're putting in the hard work to build up what they want and who they want to be. The other thing that I'm drawn to is that he's got an arrow in the eye. Okay, and again, I feel like there's been some kind of shots fired. Okay, thinking back to your section of the reading, it might be that, you know, they have changed their direction slightly, and maybe that they have changed their ideas on what they want. And rather than kind of going, well, let's discuss this, you probably said something a little bit harsh. Like I said, it's really upset them. We then got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so with this card, you've got the chap there juggling them. Okay, where I'm going with this is I'm going to go for the infinity loop. Okay, this person that you're in separation with, they're starting to realise that this is a karmic cycle. Okay, they've been on this road before with other people, potentially with yourself as well, and I feel like they're starting to realise that it's no good. Overall outcome, Hanged Man. Okay, Hanged Man. Okay, so this talks about a shift in perspective. It's normally, I call it a leap of faith card as well. It's normally when, you know, you've got a big decision to make and you're stuck there because you're going, right, if I go down the left path, I want guarantees. If we're going down the right path, I want guarantees. Okay, life doesn't work like that. Sometimes you have to make a choice. Okay, now it's in the upright position, so they are going to be shifting this perspective and they are going to be getting out of this stuck energy soon. Okay, this very much feels like they're gonna move on. They're gonna move on, I'm afraid. Obstacles or blockages, Six of Pentacles. Okay, this card's about balance. You've got the chap there giving money out to the poor. He's got the scales in his hand. The obstacle or blockage for them is that they feel like they have invested in this connection previously, and you know, for want of a better phrase, I feel like they kind of feel they don't want to feel like they've wasted the time. They are starting to feel that, but they you know, they don't want to. Removing any blockages, Seven of Cups. Okay, Cups relates to water. We're talking about something on an emotional level. This card talks about an abundance of opportunities on an emotional level. Okay, I don't mean to be harsh. Whatever this connection is, it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. They're starting to realise that they're upset. They're upset about the situation. You've said some things that have been quite cutting and deep. They're seeing this now as a karmic thing. Okay, the cards that I pulled for yourself in reading part one, it's you're waiting around for somebody that you've upset and they're not going to come back. So, you know, as harsh as it is, you need to let them go. You need to let them go, because waiting around for them, it's hurting you and it's hurting them. So please reassess the situation. Like I say, you know, from your reading, it looks like your friends and whatnot are getting a bit fed up with this now as well. They could probably see it as it is. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's my job. Until next time, good luck.